I have a joke for you. We have a hearing man and a deaf man that are taking a car trip together. The deaf man is driving, and they're going fast, just living the life. Before long, a cop catches him and pulls him over to the side of the road. As the cop approaches the car window, the deaf man turns to his hearing friend in the passenger seat and just says, "Watch me." When the cop gets to the window, he just begins speaking, and the deaf man signals to him that he's deaf. The cop then pulls out his notebook and writes to the deaf man that he is speeding. He is going too fast. Politely, the deaf man gestures once again now, that he shrugs his shoulders and signals again, gesturing that I am deaf, I cannot hear you. So the police officer then tries to gesture in return that you cannot go that fast, you need to slow down. When the deaf man gives the cop a thumbs up, the hearing friend looks at him in disbelief at what just happened. Without wasting any time, they get back on the road, driving just as fast as they were before. And here again, they get caught again by another cop and pulled over. This time the cop is a woman, the police officer is a female, and she is not happy. The female cop begins just rambling off at the window, and just like last time, the deaf man just shrugs his shoulders and gestures to her that he's deaf. This time, the cop points to the speedometer in the car and attempts to explain that he cannot go so fast. He cannot exceed a certain point on the speedometer, over 75. Here again, the deaf man agrees, and the cop goes back to her car. By this point in time, the deaf man is very tired, so he and his hearing friend decide to switch seats, so the hearing man now drives. The hearing man, now driving, thinks to himself in astonishment just how they were able to get away from the cops 2 times in a row. Nevertheless, he decides to continue driving quickly, just like his friend, and now again another cop pulls them over, and when the cop pulls him over, he nudges his friend awake to pay attention. When the cop approaches the window, the the hearing man is nudging his deaf friend, watch me this time. And just like his friend did, he kind of gestures and motions that he can't hear, he's deaf. Much to their surprise, this time the cop signs back to them.